What's up, guys? GU here. Alright, I'm not gonna act like scarce. Alright, it's GU, and back again with another video. Today we'll be doing RDR Missing Rings. This will be Season 3 of Josh's truck season, which happened to be RDR's first truck season as well. It was called Pennzoil Trucks back then, in Season 3, which was last season for RDR, if for those who have been not keeping up with the RDR Racing League, even since the playlist. That's not fully updated. Alright, enough about that. So yeah, this is a new series on my channel for the drivers of RDR that could have made a shot at a championship, or did make a shot at the championship, but just couldn't pull through. This is RDR Missing Rings. So we would take a look at Josh, like I said before, we would take a look at Josh's first truck season in RDR's first truck season. So we're going to head to the start of the season at Daytona. Josh did not race Daytona. So he was basically a no-show. And it ended up him not being put in the standings, which really kind of killed him. But luckily for him, this was before stage points were actually added. Now, it didn't cost him too much because he showed up at the next race at Texas for Home Depot 125. And he was running around runner-up spot that whole race. And then lap 59 came, and he pulled out with some good pit strategy. And he got the lead off pit strategy, like I said. And a caution came on lap 69, and he restarted second. He then fell to fourth. But after all those laps, from 69 to in the 70s, he was able to fight his way through the field, the 4-truck field at this point, and he made his way up to second. After that, he found himself in the lead, heading into pit stops because Gavin pitted. And then coming out of pit stops, Limestone missed pit road as well. So Limestone came out of pit road. Boom, Josh takes the lead. But unfortunately, once Limestone got out of pit road, late race yellow. And because of the late race yellow, Josh will have a first green white checkered finish. And Josh will restart in first. So it was a hard fought last lap. 4 trucks. Josh was able to come through with Limestone in the grass. Him and Limestone in the grass. Josh won the race, and luckily he was able to tie Dale going in Gateway. Now Dale at this point, I think, left. I'm not too sure. So, going into Gateway, it was basically an all-Eternal and Don Cheeto's show. Mostly Eternal. Eternal led most of the race. Don Cheeto's was mostly second, and CM third. Josh was more of a 4th to, I believe, 7th place truck. He didn't really have anything that was going his way through that whole race. Until the last lap. Well, not the last lap. Until this happens.
I think it's the last lap. If not, it was actually.
I just dive bomb it through the last.
Is he close enough though? Is he close enough to be counted as a legal bump?
That's the thing. Is he close enough to wreck him?
No, he isn't. He's not close. He's not close at all.
Oh!
Oh! He did! And Josh! Look at Josh! Oh no! It's a game caution!
Alright. Sorry for the intense screaming. You'll have to hear that one more time. Or 2 more times at least. Or 3. I'm not too sure. But I like to get, stuff with commentary and shit. And because you like the stuff for commentary, yeah. So basically, after that wreck with Eternal and CM, which was Dizzy, by the way, he was able to start on the outside lane in second place. Now, he did unfortunately push it wide in the first corner. Josh pushed it wide in the second corner, and that allowed Eternal and to clear him, but CM not so much. They raced side by side down the backstretch, and CM gave Eternal the bumper, I'm pretty sure. Or it was the other way around. No, it was the other way around. I'm sorry. Eternal gave CM the bumper because Eternal was side by side with Josh. That caused Don Cheetos to then nearly grab the lead, get into second, Josh to be in third. While this happened, there was an incident, Alpha Turn 4, CM, and Destroyer. Game caution was not called. Game let him race it back to the line. Because of this, well, I'm about to see what happened. Well, here.
There is no payback, though. He knows this. He knows that there is no payback. Oh, he put him in the wall. That doesn't count as payback. He put him in the wall. That's not retaliation for wrecking. Oh! They're wrecking. They're wrecking behind. Will the white flag be called? I think the white flag is called, yes. Final lap. Eternal. Eternal, he's in the grass. That is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that was legal or not.
Look who's in the catbird seat.
That's Josh in the catbird seat. Josh could have the win. There's more contact. The 83 wrecked. The 83 wrecked. Here comes Josh. Get Josh, get it. He put Josh in the wall. Here comes Don Cheetos. Oh, he took Josh. Oh, Josh. 2 wins in a row for the 21. It's Josh. He's going to win.
So Josh then went into Pocono with 2 wins in a row. Josh ended up winning a thriller at Gateway. I should have reversed those, but whatever. Josh won a thriller at Gateway for the Kirkland 100. And it's very good that he won that race, because then he put himself at 2 wins, the most he's ever had in a season. Mind you, he's already won a race in Cup, his first win in Cup since Season 1 Chicagoland. Now, we go to, what is it? I'm trying to find it. Room. After the exciting win, Josh was going to try and tie the wins with the world record at Pocono. But as fate would have it, he was unable to. He was unable to. After an abysmal race at Pocono, Josh was then bleh. I can't speak. I'm just trying to get all of this set up. I'm sorry for the wait. The abysmal race at Pocono, Josh had fighting spirit Chicagoland and was up in front with 2 to go until a very unfortunate incident happened to him.
And here we go. Coming to the green flag. Green flag in the air. Another green white checkered attempt. Ooh! That was Josh. And that's going to cause a wreck. The 41 into the 02. Will that be a game caution? Doesn't seem like it. Josh puts the 16 on the apron again. And that's going to spin him out. That's going to probably give him a penalty. But here comes Gunner. He's not won a race in 80 races. Don Cheetos again. He's in the lead. But now the second race in a row, where something happened. 1 to go. 1 lap to go. Here comes Josh. Trying to get under him. Doesn't work. Oh, Josh puts the 8 in the wall. That ruins his chances. That might do it. And off of turn number 4 for win number 2 of the season. He is starting to get on a roll. Finally, it took about a long time enough. Second one of the season. Don Cheetos _25. And now time for Eternal to walk around 10,000 miles to my house.
Alright. So after that netcode incident with Don, he did not race at all through the next 2 races. Next 2 races were Atlanta, won by McDowell in his one-off race for his birthday, and then Eldor. No, Bristol. Won by, was it Don? Yeah, Don. But even then, he still got Vern, the guy who he put down on the apron, or Vern volunteered. I think Vern volunteered to run the 21 for Josh, and he got, I think, 3rd at Michigan, but backed out at Eldor. Now, because of that, he also did not race ISM. I don't know if he raced Homestead, Texas. I'm pretty sure he raced Texas. I don't know about Homestead because those 2 races were not filmed by me because I was out on vacation. So, well, I wasn't on vacation for Homestead. I think I was just doing something. So basically, he would make his return to Canadian Tire. However, that race was not a good one for Josh. He got last place, which in the race was 6th place. Got to 15 points. But it wouldn't be so long before Josh made up for that 6th place finish. I should have tried to get this earlier. Let me just try and. Alright, let's do it here.
Overtime. 2 to go. Our points leader battling for his teammate and with the 4. He's going to drift up the track. Does 3 wide per second. He comes down the 4. Here we go. Coming to the white flag. White flag. We've seen this before. We've seen what Josh has pulled off lucky miracles. White flag in the air. Final lap for the Alsco 110 at Kentucky. Can Josh pull another miracle?
Do what you gotta do.
On the yellow line.
Here goes the forecourt.
Here comes B-Pool. It's going to be a shove. Down the backstretch. He's inside. Josh. He could get there. They're right there. Here comes Josh. Here comes B-Pool. Down to the line. Don Cheetos gets an amazing finish.
So after his 2nd place at Kentucky, and his Kentucky run, crossed the line 5th at Martinsville. But with ensuing penalties to the top 4, he would then finish 1st, get his final win of the season. And in his last race, at Atlanta, it did not go so well for him. He wrecked multiple times and had a 7th place back out finish. But unfortunately, events occurred with him and Don Cheetos after this race, and Josh left the league due to Don Cheetos being it. And then we knew what history was. It was then B-Pool winning the Jegs 100 at Dover, then Don winning the Eldor Playoff Derby in an exciting fashion, GU winning the Eminence 130 part-time, and B-Pool just barely beating Don Cheetos at ISM. But what if Josh did not? What if he did not leave after Atlanta? What if he stayed in the Atlanta race and possibly have a chance to get a higher finishing spot? What if Josh raced all the way to Championship 3 and supposedly made it? Would he win the championship? Who knows? B-Pool had a dominant car that ISM race. I highly think he wouldn't, but, you know, It's whatever. But if he did make the championship 3, like I said, could Josh get it? And would he get his missing RDR ring?